Here's something that blew my mind. A recent study showed that the average professional wastes 2.5 hours per week just managing Windows and switching between apps on their computer. That's like taking a vacation day every month just to organize your digital workspace.
Well, that certainly explains why I feel so exhausted after a day of constant tab switching and window juggling. You know, I was just reading about how this kind of digital chaos actually affects our cognitive load.
Exactly right. And that's why I'm so excited to dive into these game-changing Windows features that most people completely overlook. Let me tell you about this travel photographer I worked with last week who was about to drop $2,000 on a new laptop.
Oh no, let me guess. It was actually just a software issue?
You got it. Her entire system was running on outdated drivers from 2021. After a simple 15-minute update, her editing software was running 40% faster. It's like getting a new computer for free.
That's fascinating. And honestly, a bit scary when you think about how many people might be in the same situation. What's the first thing people should do to avoid this?
Well, the most crucial step is heading to Settings and Windows Update. But here's what most people miss. There's this hidden gem called Optional Updates, where you'll find those crucial hardware-specific improvements. According to Microsoft's data, about 60% of performance issues are related to outdated drivers.
That makes me think about all those times my video editing software was lagging. I probably blamed the wrong thing entirely.
Speaking of efficiency, let me tell you about this incredible feature called Snap Layouts. I've been tracking my productivity, and since implementing a proper layout system, I've cut my window management time by nearly 75%.
That's such a significant improvement. How exactly do you organize your layouts?
So I've got it down to a science now. 3 main layouts. Writing mode takes up 70% of the screen with research panels on the side. Photo editing gets a perfect 50-50 split. And video calls have this beautiful triple panel setup that keeps everything in view.
Well, that's much more sophisticated than how most people use it. You know, studies show that proper window management can reduce mental fatigue by up to 20% during long work sessions.
And here's another mind-blowing feature, Phone Link. According to recent usage statistics, people who utilize Phone Link save an average of 45 minutes per week compared to traditional file transfer methods.
Oh my goodness. You should have seen me before I discovered this. I was literally emailing photos to myself like it was 2010.
You know what's really interesting? Microsoft's internal research shows that only about 15% of Windows users take advantage of these productivity features. It's like having a Ferrari and never shifting out of first gear.
That reminds me of something I read recently about notification management. Apparently, the average person gets interrupted 96 times per day by their devices.
Those numbers are staggering, and that's exactly why customizing notification settings and active hours is so crucial. I've got mine set from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and it's transformed my workflow completely.
Well, that must make such a difference in maintaining focus. How do you handle the built-in tools for content creation?
Let me share something fascinating about that. Windows native video trimming and screen capture tools can handle about 80% of what most content creators need. I recently completed an entire tutorial series using just the built-in tools.
That's impressive. Though I have to admit, I'm still learning all the keyboard shortcuts. What are your essential ones?
Here's my power trio. Windows plus Shift plus S for screenshots, Windows plus Alt plus R for screen recording, and Windows plus Tab for task view. Using these alone saves me about 30 minutes each day compared to using mouse navigation.
Those time savings really add up over the course of a year, don't they?
Absolutely they do. When you combine all these features, the updates, snap layouts, phone link, and notification management, you're looking at potentially saving 5 to 10 hours every week. That's like getting an extra workday back.
That kind of efficiency improvement could literally change someone's work-life balance.
And that's really the key takeaway here. These aren't just features. They're tools for reclaiming your time and mental energy. When implemented properly, They can transform how we interact with our technology and, by extension, how we work and create.
Well, that really puts things in perspective. It's not just about having better tools, it's about having a better quality of life.
Exactly. And as we continue to spend more time in digital spaces, mastering these tools isn't just a nice to have anymore. It's becoming essential for maintaining our productivity and well-being in the modern workplace. Hey, to contact me, use the secure contact form on GuyRCook.com. If you like this content, found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe for more valuable content on digital marketing and other things. It's a wrap.